Hi folks, welcome to part 3, I think we're probably on to, of the Norway playthrough now. And I just thought I'd explain a few of my thoughts about the defence of Norway when the time comes. Also, I've only just noticed as I was looking around the map, this place up here, this is Jan Mayen. It is province of Norway. I've never noticed this in the game before. I was aware of the existence in the world of this place, but only thanks to a video that the Spiffing Brit did on Victoria. Was it Victoria 2 or Victoria 3, the Paradox strategy game, where he actually built up like a world-conquering empire purely from this place. I like his silly spoof exploit videos. But anyway, that's the first time I'd ever heard of Jan Mayen in my life. And it's there. It is in Heartsvine 4, and I'd never noticed it. So I suppose we should probably defend it at some point, or at least send something over there, because it might be a valuable link in our naval defence strategy. Because I was thinking about this after recording yesterday. And we're going to need to trade with somebody. Now, Sweden's probably good for iron. I hope we can get all the iron that we need from Sweden. No convoys, nice border, no risk of things getting sunk. However, for fuel, that's going to be a different issue. We are going to need fuel. There's the UK, but we're going to have to risk coming through the North Sea. And I'm pretty sure there'll be German submarines out there. And who knows, UK might not even be in the war for all that long. We'll have to see how capable Germany is. But there is, of course, the United States. And if we're going to get oil from the United States, it's going to come via this route. Now, depending what happens with Denmark, these are owned by Denmark, we'll have to see whether these areas join the Allies or join the Axis. So just something to keep in mind, because we will need to secure the trade routes anyway, one way or another. And it is something that we could potentially do, build a small force of Marines to take Iceland and Greenland. If we have to. Actually, there's aluminium in Greenland. I did not know that. Is that new with the latest patch? Has that always been there? Anyway, what we need to focus on today, of course, is getting our own defences built up. And my thoughts more on that. I'll show you the templates we're working with at the moment. The main infantry division. So we need to preserve manpower as much as possible. So the way to do that is obviously sit on the defensive. We've got hospitals which we're going to improve. And one of the way we can do it is to add some armour into our defensive division templates. It'll just help a bit. And we could either develop a medium tank and stick that in. We could develop something like a heavy tank destroyer, because I think they require fewer units per battalion, squadron, whatever you want to call it, to go into here. So that's possible. Or we could do something like self-propelled medium armor anti-air, which would replace the towed anti-air. It's going to require fuel. It's going to require developing these things, but it would add some armor into this, and it might just save a little bit of manpower. But that's building up, and that will improve as the war goes on, as we can increase our conscription levels as required. So for now, I think we are just going to let this play and see where we get to with it. We're working down the focuses at the moment. We're training the units. We're into 39 now, so things are going to start heating up. What have we got there? Missing equipment production. Trucks. That's why we built the military factory. We've got to get some trucks going and some trains. So I'm going to put the trucks are going to have to be on fairly high priority. We've got more artillery than we need at the moment. Dare I take one off there? We're not requiring a lot, and we're not going to build a lot of units. So I'm going to risk taking one off there to put into trains, and that can be, or we can develop our heavy machinery workshop as well. That's just going to sit at the bottom, probably more important than convoys at the moment. It's going to be a rubber shortage for that. That's fine. And we have a small shortage of materials, but that's okay. And we were developing, or we were going to develop, some decent destroyers to protect our trade routes. Do I need to rush into that, or shall I start developing? We could start developing the medium stuff, but hang on, we're in 39. So we're a bit behind with things, so let's make sure we get infantry weapons going. Yeah, we better catch up. We better catch up, because there's a war coming, don't you know? Right, coastal defence. I decided to go for this, didn't I? So that we could start getting the coastal defences built up. So that just gives me Oh, that's quite a few. Oh, Jan Mayen. Jan Mayen is mentioned in there as well. And this will give us... Let's have a look. So they get some land forts. And 2 places will get some... Or 2 land forts and some coastal forts. We need to finish this so we're ready to go down here quite quickly once the war starts. So I think it's going to be a good idea to do this one now. We're in January 39. Oh, also, I'm desperate to build a mountain division template. I've maybe already designed that, but what we're going to do... Let's have a look in... Actually, did I do that? Yeah, we did. Okay, we did that. So they are ready to start recruiting. Let's put a couple of those into production. That's okay. We can take that. So just put that as 1. And we'll locate them. Put them in the mountains. Straight away. So that's going to eat up some manpower, but it's okay. The manpower's on the increase at the moment. They can get training. That's going to be a useful unit for counterattacking whatever lands in the invasion. I talk as if I know exactly what's going to happen. I've just seen what's happened before. I don't know what's going to happen this time through. But based on what I've seen before, well, we can assume they're probably going to do it again. So with the experience, I would like to, I think, start working down the land doctrine. And what we're going to do, mass assault, not with our manpower. What we're going to go with is superior firepower. So this will help. That gets soft attack. This one gets organization. And I would really, really, really like to get that before the war starts. So let's see if we can develop enough of that to kick that off. We'll see. There's a little bit of training going on, which will get us a few points. And we've got the army commander as well. The German Reich claims Memel. Okay, Poland. Poland, by the way, is going to be our next playthrough after Norway. That's going to be very different. It's going to be my greatest challenge yet, without a doubt. Norway, I think, sounds like it's going to be tough. I think it's going to be not as tough as perhaps I expected it. At least to hold the line at first. But we'll see how the war develops, because that could go any which way. So the Coastal Patrol Yard would give us some naval research stuff, which is good, and some dockyards. Something for later, I think. We need to modernize the fortifications before the war kicks off. I think that's going to have to be, yep, the very next thing we do. So this will give 3 coastal forts in Oslo Fjord, which I'm going to guess is this place. Or is it just this area? It's this area. Okay, so we'll have to see where they pop up. There's a town down there. I could do with putting something in it. It does have forts in there, so if something... Oh, okay. Could definitely do with having something in there then. We don't currently have a lot of spare troops, but we have some political power here. We need to remember to finish developing these. Super critical to finish developing these before the war starts. That's the basis of this strategy. If they get developed, then once the war starts, we can cash that in. So if I don't do it now, we're not going to have a good start to building up when the war comes in. So we've got improved infantry equipment. We're going to go for these. Get some better weapons. Put that in. We've also... Oh, should have done this one first, I think. Yeah, infantry equipment. So we can add soft attack and reliability or defense. I mean, both sound good. Heavy anti-armor ammunition. So that would increase hard attack and piercing. I feel like that's something to add in later. Let's go with... I'll take 3% defense, actually. Let's go for that one. Right. All good so far. We've got the coastal forts. Cool. And we're going to modernize these right now. 70 days. This gets rid of the crumbling fortifications. And that, I think, is the last big debuff in Norway's government. So if we get rid of that, we have, as well as we can have, prepared for war, I think. Focus on training. That will... Consumer goods factories increase. Czechoslovakia. Czechoslovakia has gone... Oh, they've produced the puppet of Slovakia. Okay, interesting. We've got the 36 submarine hulls. I was considering... do these have a difference in, like, concealment values? Just by themselves? Because I want to make some mine submarines. As you know, I like those. They're very good for defending against naval invasions. We're in 39. We've got to get stuff going. Oh my god, there's so much stuff. There's so much stuff. Right. It's got to be focused on defense now. And not you, not you, not you. We're going to want engineers for some extra entrenchment. Definitely. Definitely. Let's go for that. We want to dig in. Everything's got engineer companies, or everything that's going to be defending has engineer companies. We haven't started developing an air force or the airfields yet. This is starting to look better. These units are approaching full strength. They're a bit short of trucks and support and anti-tank. Okay, that's fine. It'll get there. What have we got? We have the first one of our mountain corps. Excellent. Fresh army, because this is a militia army over here. Do you have a good commander? That will be a no then. But I guess I can put him in for some planning speed. And that division... let me have a look at the template again. It's got everything in support at the moment. In the mountains... In the mountains, I think it'll be quite good. I'm going to leave it as it is. And I think we're going to put another one in there. Ideally, I'd want 3 of these. But the manpower is an issue. So let's not overextend just yet. But let's make sure he's in there. And we'll try and get a second one cranked out before hostilities start. So I do have a bit of a vague plan in my mind of how we're going to do this. You guys are probably watching this thinking, he's got no chance. Just have a little faith. Have a little faith in your great leader. Modernized fortifications. Excellent. That would give us research for support artillery. That gives us research for anti-air. Good. These are all things we're going to have to research at some point. This is ready to go when the war starts off, so we can go down here and arrest Quisling, who is the Norwegian traitor who's going to try and bring fascism to the country. I don't actually know what reforming the army will do, because it doesn't unlock the decisions that it says it does. So I guess it's just a way of leading on to these other things. All right, so far, so good, I think. Got the political power to spend as well. This will all be... This tree only happens if Quisling does actually manage his coup, which I have to keep an eye on the political power. I need to make sure we've got 50 in reserve at all time. We should be fine. So we can go for division attack and breakthrough, which is useful. If we want to do the armor stuff, there's tank procurement down this. What does this one? Naval bases and 75 units of convoy. And this for a research bonus. I feel like we're just managing with the research at the moment. These could be good. I'll tell you what will be necessary, though, is getting the railway done. So I'm going to do this. And we're going to try and build the railway with focuses so that my poor, stretched civilian factories don't have to. There's not a lot there, is there? Okay, we've got construction 3, which is good. We're going to have to go for factories. It looks like I've got so little stuff going on. Where are all my civilian factories? Italy joined the German Reich. Italy pursues a closer bond with Germany. Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact, that spells doom for Poland. It's not looking good, ladies and gentlemen. It really isn't. Oh, yeah. I'm glad that flashed up. I would have forgotten. Right then. 100 points, and I think that's us developed. We'll see what happens afterwards. The public investment drive. Let me see if this uses 100 units of... Because it increases my construction speed for 45 days. So it's not long. Oh, there's... Let's see if it does it anyway. It does not. I just needed to have the convoys in stock. I guess it's assuming that they're used for trade or something, and the boost they're bringing to the economy is then seen in construction. I could have focused on training as well, and that would have got the mountain guys out sooner, but they're not. I don't have the manpower for that, so we need to prepare for what's coming. Can I build anti-air in... I'm just going to do one level in each of these areas, because this is going to get attacked. We do have coastal forts in there as well, so this should be fairly quick to do. I know I need to get civilian factories out. Well, I need to eat the bonuses up from the development that we've done here. It will pay off, but we need something here. So that gives us a load of naval bases. This will give us a southern rail network. I'll show you why this is important. If I go for the rail network, it isn't fully linked up. Oh god, it's not even linked. Well, interesting. Is that linked to Sweden? That's cool. There's a northern rail network as well, which can get through focuses. So that'll save our poor old civilian factories from having to create this. Are you in place? And you guys are trained up. That's good. We have Engineer Company 2. Excellent. And Hospital Company 2 would be nice for casualties. Oh, I feel like I can't quite afford to do that yet, because we better get that on. It's going to be a fight. It's going to be a fight. Oh, what have we got here? We've got the support equipment manufacturer, so we can have it so that they... Military Industrial Organization research bonus increases by 5%. Or production resource need minus 15%. I think we're going to go for that one. That's going to be aluminium, isn't it? And steel as well. So if we're producing enough of those things, it would be important. What are we short of? Short of trucks. Short of towed anti-tank. We're only doing one a day. Well, that's okay. In 100 days, we'll have enough. And the anti-air is building up. The trains are building up. I could take one off here. We're going to need a stockpile of that. I'm going to... We have enough towed artillery at the moment. I'm going to put it in trucks for now. I'm going to switch them around. We'll probably pay for that decision at some point. But everything's a game of compromise. That's it then. That's it. So Germany and Poland have gone to war. Poland has joined the Allies. You can see how fast... I mean, we are playing on max speed. But Poland is folding there. We're in 1939. What can we do? Get things going. I could put the hospitals in now. Or I could develop some proper artillery. Which I think we should absolutely do. This is our infantry weapons manufacturer. Oh, we've got another point. So we could go for reliability plus 5%. Or soft attack and reliability increase there. What are these when we go down here? Armor piercing rounds. Piercing and hard attack. Or soft attack and breakthrough. For infantry equipment? I would have thought that one would be the better one to go for. We've got breakthrough on there. Defense and hard attack. And which one is here? Soft attack, breakthrough. Production efficiency gain as a penalty. Oh, I don't like any of those. I don't like the thought of reducing soft attack to gain extra production efficiency. Huh. Huh. Okay, we've got something I don't like there. I'd probably take the bonuses to attack and take the production efficiency gain penalty. Yeah, I'd probably go that way. So let's go for this one. Because a bit of extra soft attack and stuff is good. And let's update the old out-of-date stuff. And get that going. Okay, roll on. That's exactly what's happening in Poland. Germans are indeed rolling on. We can't see because we don't have any military advisors or troops or anything over there. How's this going? Oh, pause. Because we've nearly finished the AA guns to start with. And I'm going to be cheeky and put in a little bit of radar. Just where... Oh. Yeah, let's have all of them. to one level because I think they're going to be fairly quick to build. So we have something basic when German aircraft start coming over. And that'll be okay to start with. Here we go. Okay. Poland's capitulated. What's the situation with Denmark? Has Germany got in there yet? Not yet. Denmark has market access with other nations. That's also, we could play with the market. Because we could sell... add equipment to the market. We're going to sell our old... yeah, these Focus CXs. How old are these? So what will that give us? Oh, can I give us... can I get the whole lot? Right, so that's going to give us 648 production, is it? Economic capacity cost 648. Think anyone's going to buy them? Price normal. I can cut the price. I'm just going to add them to the market. I want to see if they sell, because I've never done that before. It's something new for... not the I don't think it's the expansion. I think it's just a patch for the game, so I think even the base game gets this. But it's something new to play with, so... also, we can deploy these guys. Nice. Put them in there. We don't have the manpower to start doing another one just yet. But this is fine. Put them in there. Get training. And we've got a little force that's going to be there. It's just ready to counterattack when we need it. Finland rejects Soviet demands. Hang on, let me have a look what's going on in China. Okay, we might have a resurgent Japan to worry about in this game. China's a big area and it can soak up some losses before it capitulates. But if they're charging across there, it's not looking good. It's not looking good. What's this? Purchase request. Pardon? USSR occupies eastern Poland. Netherlands has capitulated. Belgium joined the Allies. Stop! The end of the League of Nations. Oh, an election. Of course, this is the best time to have an election when we're in the middle of a war. Hang on a sec. Hang on, have I missed... no, we're fine. We're fine. I've done the development I need. I don't need to reorganize things. I could commandeer civilian trains, but we get a stability penalty, so I don't want to do that. That's okay. Right. So at this point, it's October 39. I might want to... I need to save 50 points. So what I can do... we can't afford political advisors, and we can't change... we could change that, but I'm going to go straight to... no, I'm going to save it. When the war starts, I'm going to go straight to a war economy, and we're going to need the 50 spare. So let's build up the political power, because also I think we might need it afterwards to do the decisions here. Anyway, public elections. Do we hold elections now? The people have the right to feel safe. We add early... oh, hang on, what is this? The ongoing war approaching our borders has loomed over the upcoming election, with many voters being concerned that Norway is not prepared for being thrown into this conflict, or whatever may arise from it. They demand we increase our precautions and ensure that our nation is ready for war. While the majority still support AP, we may lose them to more radical elements if we don't alleviate their apprehensions. So, if we go for the diplomatic options here, we lose 5% stability, or we go to early mobilization, which is actually a benefit for us because we're on civilian economy. Excellent. That actually works in our benefit. So the people demanding a bit of safety, we can go with that. Yep. That's pretty sweet. Right. We completed the Southern Rail Network. Excellent. Germany declared war on Belgium. Too many events all triggered all at once there. So we got that. We'll see what difference that makes on the map screen in a moment. The Norwegian School of Economics. So that will give us civilian factory construction speed bonus and reduces the consumer goods factories. And then from there... so that's still giving us bonus stuff. Okay, there's options to get a load more. Oh, there's some nice things down there. We absolutely need that. We can't do anything over here yet, can we? So, Navy, Air Force. I mean, I could go improved weapons. can hold off on that a little bit, I think. Let's go for the Norwegian School of Economics. We're trying to get the economy fully sorted. Anyway, purchase request. Sweden wants to buy them. So, yeah, we'll get a total of... Nice. Yep, accept. Accept. How does that work? Does that give us a boost? Right, let me just... This is going too fast, so... Germany's going to war with Denmark. The German Protectorate of Denmark and the United Kingdom have signed a white peace. Okay, they're at war with us. Yep, they've just gone to war with us. So click that. That's still paused. That's okay. Turn this off a moment. So I wanted to see what this does. So Iceland is Iceland. Denmark. That's hostile to us. Okay, so... And the Faroe Isles... Denmark. So we might be able to reconquer those if we develop marine technology. We might reconquer those, set up naval bases to protect potential trade convoys from North America. It's a thought, anyway. So we've got the fascist invasion of Norway. This just instantly kicks off. This is the thing I was kind of worried about. It goes straight away. I don't think it plunges us into... It doesn't plunge us into anything. That's just started, hasn't it? 69 days. Okay, cancel that. That's fine. We've got political power. Obviously, we don't want that to happen. Or we don't want to trigger it. We want to go down here. So the kings know. Our king, Haakon VII, has refused our enemy's request for subjugation. Norway is not a land, but a people. And the Norwegian people will continue fighting even when all their land has been taken, which it might. We don't want to capitulate, so let's start that. Right, and we've also got invite to a faction. We're joining the Allies. This was part of the plan. This was always part of the plan, and now that's gone. The first thing we do is go to extensive conscription. No, I can't afford to spend all that. Oh, do I have something that's increasing the cost of laws? Not showing anything there. Should we go to war economy? We should go to war economy. I'm going to go to war economy then. Because we can afford that. Okay, and what's the situation with this? We've got a few more civilian factories out of that. Good. Iceland declares neutrality. Here we go. Quisling's coup. While we're busy moving our economy forward and keeping a watchful eye over the fascists abroad, we allow domestic fascism to fester right under our noses. Despite his diminishing base of support and his party, the National Samling, never achieving a single seat in the Storting, Vidkun Quisling formed a German-backed government and claims to have seized the levers of power in Norway. So, we don't want him to come. The people of Norway will never forgive you. The fascist supporters start a civil war. We must do everything in our power to delay them. So for 50 political power, that delays a fascist civil war, which now means we have to be quick. Hungary's joined the Axis. And I don't know how long it's delayed it for. As long as we have 50 political power, we're good. And this is where we're going to go with this. 35 days. 35 days. So 115 days. And we've got it sorted. Right, let me just check this out. So call to arms from France, Belgium. Yeah, okay, that's fine. That's fine. So poor old Poland's gone. France will probably be next. Well, Belgium and Luxembourg will be next. There's obviously nothing I can do to send things over there. I just want to show you this now. Okay, so this is what we can do. All that build-up, we do need convoys for it. Okay. We can start building convoys. That's okay. So if I trigger this one, this effect, and this is confusing. Look at all the buffs and things in this. So it's deploying militias. So this removes its highly developed state. but we create two Norwegian units in here. So I can't afford to do this because I need those 50 political power. But every time we have 85 political power, I'm going to trigger one of those and start building the militia. I'm going to put this at 4 speed. It's possible that something will happen that we don't notice.